Have you ever felt this way? You're busy every day, but it feels like you're not making any real progress? Your schedule is packed, tasks are completed, but there's no sense of improvement. It's not that you're not working hard, you've simply fallen into the trap of surface-level effort. In this video, we'll tackle a highly frequent yet long-ignored issue. Are the things you do actually pushing you forward? You'll learn 3 things. 1. How to identify hollow efforts. 2. Why the harder you work, the more anxious you become. 3. How to build a high-value action system that truly produces results. This is a critical flaw in your life system that needs fixing, because hard work alone is not a ticket to success. Only effective hard work is. This video is especially for those of you who have worked hard for a long time but haven't seen results. In psychology, there's a harsh term called performative effort. It means you look busy but aren't producing anything effective. You do a lot of things, but they only serve to comfort your mind that you're doing something, without actually moving you forward in any real direction. There are 3 common reasons we fall into the trap of surface-level effort. 1. We subconsciously equate being busy with being valuable. 2. We avoid truly difficult but important tasks. 3. We mistake the feeling of effort for the path to success. In other words, you're not lacking in effort, you're just using the wrong kind of effort. This is one of the biggest fallacies in growth systems. Imagine someone running in place, sweating every day, exhausted. They're moving, but they're not going anywhere. All they've gained is the illusion of fatigue. That's how many of us are working. So what is hollow effort? You can self-assess with these 6 common symptoms. Ask yourself, are you often busy from morning to night, but can't say what real progress you made today? Do you prefer easy-to-complete tasks and avoid those that require deep thinking? Do you enjoy planning, but rarely review the effectiveness of your execution? Do you chase the feeling of completion but rarely ask about the value of each task? Do you endlessly optimize details, without questioning whether the task itself is worth doing? Do you feel secure doing more, without ever asking whether you're doing things right? If you answered yes to 3 or more, you're likely trapped in hollow effort. You think you're making progress, but it's just refined internal friction. Why is it so easy to fall into hollow effort? Let's break down the 3 hidden psychological mechanisms. Mechanism 1. Action replaces thinking. You're not really working toward a goal. You're just doing things to ease your anxiety. Anxiety strikes, and you start looking for something to do. Watching online courses, reading, organizing your desk. You know you should be writing that proposal or talking to clients, but you stay stuck in the preparation stage. That's not execution, it's emotional pain relief. Mechanism 2. Tasks replace results. We focus on how many tasks we completed, rather than what value we created. Like in school. Many people copied pages of notes all night, but those who truly mastered the knowledge were the ones who made a few summary pages and started solving problems. The sense of task completion brings satisfaction, but only the sense of results can change your life. Mechanism 3. The illusion of progress. You keep doing things so it looks like your progress bar is moving, but you're not any closer to your goal. For example, you want to start a business, but spend your time tweaking logos, designing PowerPoints, and reading startup articles, never daring to test the market. Or you want to grow your skills, but spend your time collecting info and copying knowledge instead of practicing and applying it. You think you're walking forward, but really you're just moving bricks. If your direction is wrong, no amount of effort will get you to the right destination. In real life, hollow effort rarely looks like doing nothing. It often looks like working really hard, even convincing others that you're efficient, disciplined, and ambitious. It disguises itself in 4 deceptive forms of proper hard work. 1. Simulated learning. You're not learning, you're collecting proof that you've learned. You finish a book in 3 days but remember no key ideas. You buy tons of courses but stop at 60%. You take lots of notes but never review them or produce anything with them. This isn't about mastering knowledge. It's about attaching the psychological label of, I'm learning. True learning is transformation, not accumulation. 2. Low-value diligence. You polish the parts that don't matter. You spend 2 hours tweaking a headline or a whole day choosing a PPT template. You scroll social media and call it inspiration. Don't waste 100% of your effort on a 1% improvement. If an action doesn't change the outcome, it's not effort, it's avoidance. 3. Ritualistic execution. You prioritize completing tasks over completing them well. You read every morning but never reflect. You track tasks on your calendar but never assess their meaning. You use a Pomodoro timer but only to tackle trivial work. That's not discipline, it's formalism. Execution should serve goals, not be a performance for others. For social mimicry. You adopt others' busyness as your own direction. Others in a group are studying, so you sign up for classes too. Others post their daily check-ins, you get anxious and mimic their pace. You listen to podcasts and watch seminars but rarely ask, is this actually helping me? Other people's paths aren't your flight plan. Blindly following them will only get you lost on someone else's map. We must redefine effort as a systematic behavior, not a one-off act. I call this the 3-level model of effective effort: direction, structure, energy. Level 1, direction, do the right things. You must clearly understand why you're doing something and how it affects the outcome. Effort without direction is just adding speed to chaos. Ask yourself, is this action getting me closer to what I truly want, or is it just making me feel safe temporarily? Level 2, structure, replace emotion with systems. Don't rely on emotional bursts. Build structured feedback mechanisms. Use OKRs or WBS to break down tasks. Don't improvise. Review your progress weekly. What did you do? What results came out? Is there any compounding value? Set stop conditions. If there's no feedback after 3 tries, change your approach. Real effort is not about passion. It's a calm, controllable process. Level 3, energy, allocate high-value attention. The biggest cost of effort is not time, it's attention and decision-making power. Don't waste your energy on low-output trivia. Use the golden 3-hour rule. Dedicate your clearest 3 hours each day to the most leveraged tasks. Automate the rest, replying to messages, emails, etc. Actively avoid energy thieves. Fragmented content, meaningless check-ins, ineffective socializing. Your energy determines which mountain you can climb. Your direction determines whether you'll reach the top. You learn a lot but can't apply it. Symptoms. You consume 100 tips, dozens of courses, but go blank when it's time to use them. Root problem. You didn't build a structured strategy for applying knowledge. Solution. For every new concept, immediately write how you'll use it. Use the Feynman technique, explain it to a layperson. Write a weekly summary to force knowledge integration. Learning isn't about remembering points, it's about connecting them into a web, turning them into your toolkit. You do a lot but achieve little. Symptoms. Constant busyness, lots of checkboxes, but no key outcomes. Root problem. You're diligent tactically, but lazy strategically. Solution. Ask yourself daily, what's today's most important outcome? Divide your tasks into 4 types: strategic, driving, collaborative, miscellaneous. Prioritize strategic ones. It's not that you're doing too little, it's that you're exerting too much in the wrong market. You optimize details when things get hard. Symptoms. You plan to write a proposal, but spend 3 hours finding templates. Want to start a project but get stuck designing a logo. Root problem. You're avoiding real challenges. Solution. Use the ugly first, refine later method. Deliver a rough version within a set time. Draft first, then adjust. Before refining anything, ask, is this avoidance or necessity? If you're obsessed with details, you might be dodging the core. You invest energy but produce nothing reusable. Symptoms. You work, but generate no compounding assets. Root problem. No asset thinking or strategic transformation. Solution. Ask after every task, can this become reusable content? Build modular outputs like templates, scripts, summary videos. Create a results pool like a portfolio you can iterate and reuse. This isn't laziness, it's ensuring every effort yields compounding returns. Final reminder, effort needs a dashboard. Many people work hard without knowing the quality of their effort. If you don't see your results, bottlenecks, or patterns, how can you evolve? Use an effort report. Every week, spend 20 minutes to answer. What was the task? How much time did it take? Was it effective? Is it reusable? Any insights or improvements? You'll gradually see which efforts aren't worth continuing and which tasks could be solved easily with a better method. Effort is quantifiable, repeatable, and optimizable. Many people aren't lacking effort or intelligence, they just chose the wrong direction from the start. So even after 10 years of struggle, they may be drifting further from their goal. We're constantly told, if you persist, you'll get results. But in reality, persisting in the wrong direction only takes you further away.